The clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, that was hilarious. Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully and not randomly present evidence. Yes, Your Honor. The sound that Mr. Sowitt heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries. Ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock. Why will you examine the batteries? Okay, try sounding the clock. Yes. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
Beep.
I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is a thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25. Heck!
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sowitt heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sowitt, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. And I'm free. Oh, he's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, you lose. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowitt. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Dramatic blackening on the screen. Not so fast, Mr. Sowitt. Mia, I mean Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can still win. Try thinking out the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock will be 3 hours slow? Let us look. Okay, so yeah, this last piece of evidence we haven't presented yet, just the passport. So I remember this part, yes. Let me drink some more tea. Okay, since the victim arrived home from Paris on like 30th July, which is the day before the murder, obviously she'll have to account for the time zone difference. Yep, I remember this part. Yes. Yes, I can. No, let me just toss this case away. Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. It is this passport. Present. Dang it! I pressed the wrong button. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Because this game is set in US, I think? Like for the localization? Alright. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Wait, is this in Japan or is it in US? Okay, never mind. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Ha ha ha. Okay, no, that was so lame. Ugh. Time for the breakdown. Such foaming at mouth. Wow. Rebel. Order! Order, I say! That was quick. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well, good job, Mr. Payne, for once. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. You look like an idiot at the start. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find a true culprit at the same time. Wow, you're a genius. Thank you, Your Honor. I totally didn't have help from someone standing next to me. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Oops. Such confetti. And with that, the court is adjourned. Bye, Judge.